One of the first things I learned from our imaging work is that ADD is not one thing. In fact, I originally described 5 types, then 6, then 7, and there's classic ADHD, hyperactive, restless, impulsive, trouble concentrating, low activity in the frontal lobes, especially when they try to concentrate. And then there's inattentive ADD, actually more common in girls, problems with focus and distractibility and organization, but they're not terribly hyperactive or impulsive. And then a really interesting type is what we call overfocus ADD, common in children and grandchildren of alcoholics, is they have some features of OCD, worry, if things don't go their way, they get upset, and ADD. And then when I call limbic ADD, their emotional brain works too hard, so they have all the ADD symptoms, plus they tend to be sad and sensitive. The cautious ADD type, where they're anxious plus ADD. The temporal lobe type often goes with learning disabilities and irritability and temper issues with ADD. And what I think of the most interesting one is the ring of fire, where the problem is not low activity in the brain, the problem is there's too much activity in the brain, and give them a stimulant like Ritalin or Adderall, and 8 times out of 10 you will make that person worse. So knowing your type is critical to getting the right help.